Manchester City chairman Khaldoon Al Mubarak has angrily hit back at La Liga president Javier Tebas and accused him of hypocrisy. Tebas accused City of ruining sport by overspending, turning football into a plaything and insisting they should be banned from UEFA competition. Al Mubarak said, "He talks about how we distorted the market? There is a hypocrisy in this statement that is ironic. Number 1, let's look at the Spanish league, the time of breaking records on player acquisitions. I mean, who started that? Let's go back to the world records, Figo, Zidane. These huge jumps in these transfers, where did they happen? You know, the history, you have to look back at the history of La Liga, a league dominated by 2 clubs, and Mr. Tebas should look back at the history of that league and how distortion that has happened throughout the ages. And then you look back at transfers. In the top 10 transfers of all time, Manchester City has not a single player in that, not a single one. So I don't really take it seriously, and I ask our fans to always put it in context. Always look at facts. And I think people with glass homes shouldn't be throwing rocks. I'm happy to talk to anyone as long as the conversation is about facts, but once we start talking about innuendo and talking about theories, I have no time for that. I don't think it's just an attack on Manchester City. I think there is a clear attack on the Premier League, and that has been consistent coming from that way. Let's not forget this is the best league in the world. City are facing a potential Champions League ban and transfer ban as UEFA have launched an investigation into further allegations they have broken financial fair play rules. But Al Mubarak insists much of it comes from jealousy and envy from other clubs, while the City chief insists that he is not concerned about a potential ban. Al Mubarak added, "Am I uncomfortable? No. I respect regulatory bodies doing their job and any regulatory process that asks questions. We have to professionally respond, which is what we have done. We are dealing with each of these entities as per the process. We have clear answers. I believe, quite comfortably, if the process is going to be judged on facts, then unquestionably we will prevail. With success, there is a certain level of jealousy, envy, whatever you call it, that's part of the game. You know, when Manchester United dominated the Premier League for many years, they know what they had to deal with for so many years, that's part of the game.